This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looking for some space. It's Sanchez. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The 8th play of this opening drive. It's third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Finds his man. It's Smith. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Carr. It's a short completion at the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, FAU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Scanning the field. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Sure hands. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And now from the pistol formation. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Caught in the flat by the running back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. Going to run it. It's Jadowski. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's 2nd down here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Ohio State.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. There was no catching him that time.
But that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Gain of 30. Good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a run. Running back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get, try to add to this lead before halftime? First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 9.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To the air, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He'll field it close to midfield. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's Russell. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pass complete on a crossing route. But he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They keep him guessing with a run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the tailback's got it again. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. To throw, it's Russell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Ball handed to the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's
in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point try coming now.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Ohio State, 21.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And there's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. The punt team making their way on the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Jadowski. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. Inside the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they give it.
Pass was swarming him again. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat, making people miss. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Jadowski. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. What a catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football.